Take one.
I picked you up at your father's place. He smiled, but he would never wave. The county roads and dubbed cassettes and dry unfiltered cigarettes. Is it any wonder now? Is it any wonder now? Pumpkins turned up way too loud. Is it any wonder now? All the time we spent upstairs, your mother was not quite aware. All we kissed and all we said on the blankets of that single bed. Is it any wonder now? Is it any wonder now? Fingertips upon my mouth. Is it any wonder now? You stepped and met me at the door, asking who the flowers were for. But I forgot, I must confess, when I saw you in that cotton dress, and your mother was a total mess. But we were young and we would fight. To lose our hearts was to lose our minds, and our parents fell so far